Ready? Boom! Gotcha. Hey guys, today I'm reviewing the newest kit, Phantom. Whenever you right click your feather in your hand, you get like 5 seconds of flying. It might be 4, but it doesn't start counting down until you get to 3. It's not a very long time, but you get this white armor when you're flying around, so you can actually tell if somebody's a fly hacker or if they're an actual Phantom. And this really cool sound effect that's pretty annoying actually occurs. So if you're trying to run away from somebody or trying to like just get away and craft in a tree, you can easily fly into a tree, which is why you should stay in a swamp biome or a jungle or something with pretty tall trees. This kit is really great for taking down people who are camping in towers like this guy, because you can just fly up to them using your feather. Now, it's not like fly hacks, it's not very fast, and it is a bit difficult to get going, but once you are, it's pretty easy. It doesn't seem like a long time, and you seem like you're going to fall in that period of time, but it's actually longer than you'd expect it to be whenever you're flying. If you're running away from a team, you can fly into a tree, but there is a kit that counters this kit, which is Thor, and also Ender Mage. Here I get Ender Mage down by one of this team, and I'm like, please, can I team with you guys, because I know I don't stand much of a chance. They have SUPA and I don't. I'm going after this next tower noob, and I fly up to his tree, and he Ender Mages me down. I think it was by accident. He doesn't actually know what's going on, but anyways, he was a pretty easy kill. On to the next guy who's also camping in a tree, Coco Twister. I easily get him in a tree and fly down, and I end up getting killed. This next guy is right up in the same area, next to the swamp. He's in a huge tower, and I'm stacking up, and I know I'm going to be able to fly. I'm not sure if this is far enough, but I fly up, I knock him off the side, I fly up to the top, and then I end up fighting this guy right here, who doesn't really have any soup, and he's not that prepared. So he's off the side, and they're both dead. Both courtesy of my fly hacks, Phantom. Here, you can use any feather on the chicken. You don't have to use the one that you spawn with, so if you do die and you're a pro MVP and you end up respawning back, you can get another feather by finding a chicken. I always like to keep a lot, since if I'm restocking bolts and I accidentally toss one away, I can still be able to fly and not lose my ability. It's really easy to get kills, because if people are trying to run away, or if you're trying to run away, you can easily fly into a tree and get restocked or reset up, craft some soup, whatever you need to do. Even if you don't have a weapon, you can still fly into a tree. I'm risking it for the biscuit here, and I restock some soup, and he starts to run away. So I pull my feathers, and I start flying after him. I'm a bit late on that, because, yeah, I have to double tap the space button, which kind of messes me up, but that's alright. I end up getting him anyways. On to the next kill. I'm following this guy's Phantom, but I kind of miss here because he turns. That's one thing you have to be careful of. If you're moving too weakly and they turn, you won't be able to get them. He's throwing fire charges as pyro and trying to light me on fire. It's kind of ironic, his name is Phantom Zone, and I'm doing a Phantom review when I killed him. But as soon as I get him down and he's finished tossing around his fire and blowing stuff up, someone else comes after me after I barely have time to get 2 soup into my hotbar. But I end up sprinting away for a while, and I don't think he's following me, but he ends up following me, so I can't use my feather yet, so I have to wait. I spot a huge jungle tree, and I'm ready to fly up into it and get resouped. But this guy is thinking I'm a fly hacker after this. He's kind of sitting there like, what are you doing flying into a tree, since the kit wasn't actually released. It's really fun to derp around with when your team, when you're not doing anything, but you have to be careful of the fall damage you take. If you're not on the ground when your flight goes away, you'll take double fall damage. So if you move 100 blocks and you're standing 1 block above the ground and you fall, you will die. I've been killed by a lot of people by this. Bad Boy Halo's trying to do a Phantom review, but I'm also doing one, so he's kind of my rival, and I have to try and chase him down and kill him just because he's a pretty famous YouTuber, and I just want to be able to kill him while I'm doing my review. I just thought that'd be funny. Especially since he's actually trying to do the exact same review on Phantom, and I can kind of show Phantom's ability from a third-person point of view instead of first. When I'm using Phantom, it's really easy to catch up to him, but when he's using it, it's really easy for him to get away. You can see the wide armor, that's how you can tell he's Phantom. Mine doesn't usually tend to show up, but after a few hits it breaks because it's really used up, but I end up still getting the Phantom armor, and I'm like, gotcha. Here I'm running away from this dude, and I try to right-click my feather, but my 60-second cooldown has got me, so I end up dying. So that's why you have to be careful of it. You can use your armor and take it and give it to a teammate. It breaks really quickly, but it is better than nothing, I guess. I'm going for this tower noob at the feast, and obviously you already know what's going to happen here. I'm going to fly up there, knock him off the side, and Jagger's going to assist me and kill him. I don't have full iron, and he does. Well, he almost has full iron. He doesn't have boots. But I want to kill him so I can get full iron. I eat up my soup, and I'm out of soup. He doesn't actually have any, so we don't get any off of him, but we do get iron. And then we go up to the feast and we win it. We blow it up. Well, we don't have any flint and steels, so we have to use a creeper, which I thought was pretty funny. I've never used a creeper to blow up the feast before. It was a huge explosion. I get stuck at this ravine with my brother, but I can easily fly over it since I'm Phantom, which is really what Phantom's useful for. And he falls into the force field where the last two. So this kit is really great. We're here fighting, and I really like this kit. It was a lot of fun to fly around with and look at people's reaction in the chat and see what they're doing. I'm parkouring around because it's kind of the kit ability, and then I hop onto him. I think this kit is really good, and I'd like to use it a lot more. I was only able to get 1 win with it after the 1 day I used it. I'll probably get more with it if you check out my profile, but I've been losing a lot of games because I've been trying out new kits and not knowing what to do with them. But that's alright, I'm getting a lot of views on the kit reviews, and I think that I'm doing much better on my channel, and people are starting to like it. Anyways, my rating for the Phantom kit would be, I would say 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good kit and a lot of fun to use. It's not extremely good because whenever you're going to hit the ground, you can still die by barely hitting the ground 2 blocks, which is really annoying, and it makes it hard to take down tower teams. And the 60-second cooldown is how much you need, but it really makes it hard to use your ability a lot. It's a really good kit, but it's only rated 8.5 out of 10. It's not, the abilities kind of even it out, so it's not as OP, like kind of like Cookie Monster wasn't evened out. But thanks everybody for watching. I hope you found this useful, or you want to buy the kit. If you want to buy the kit, good. I'm glad that you want to buy it, but if you don't, I'm glad that I saved you your money for something you don't want.